it's Richie. So today we're at the Ormoni Garment Studio, basically Lovenote's HQ, which if you don't know, we're both getting our wedding dresses from. Yeah. Super excited. So I'm gonna be picking out my wedding dress in this video, but before we do that, we're gonna be touring the whole warehouse, which is super exciting. We get to introduce you guys to the founder and creative director of Lovenote. Definitely check out all their stuff. Everything will be linked down below, and keep watching to see the tour and my wedding dress. All right, so this is the founder and creative director of Lovenote,
Gabby Bayona. Nice to meet you guys.
If you couldn't tell, she has a Filipino last name. Represent. Yeah, so she's gonna be taking us around the whole warehouse. She's gonna show us how things are made, what the inspiration is behind Lovenote. So stick around because we have some hot and spicy questions.
Whoa.
For Gabby.
Hot and spicy?
Yes,
oh boy, okay.
Not really.
So once again, welcome to the Ormoni Garment Studio. This is where we make and design all of the wedding dresses that you can find at Lovenote. So the space is 8,200 square feet. We've been here for a couple of years. And yeah, it's definitely a second home to a lot of the people that work here. First off, I have you in our design area. It's a bit of a mess because we're finishing up the new collection, but yeah, a lot of magic happens up here. So you can see over here, these are all things that aren't making it to the collection. Per season, we probably produce maybe 60 potential designs and cull it down to 18. So we keep very, very busy here and really make sure that there's a focus on having an edited collection. Each season, we bring on new fabrics and revisit them. But yeah, no, our fabrics come from around the world. We've got laces from Spain, from France. We've got some linings throughout Asia. So here are some patterns that we're working with. We try to keep organized. We definitely have to figure out how to reorganize because it does get pretty overwhelming. Like you can see, these are all bodices that didn't make the collection or weren't a perfect fit, so we had to refit them. So this over here is my office.
I love it.
Yeah, I will admit that I'm not in my office very often because I love the work from home life. But yeah, I mean, it does the job. We have some more dresses. This space is our flat space. All the fittings happen here. This is our makeshift change room. Fun fact, I'm actually the fit model for all of the dresses. So
really?
I put on like every single wedding dress. I want to say I've probably put on like 1,000 wedding dresses.
Oh my gosh.
So if anybody feels guilty about having a wedding dress pin board, don't, because I've had a wedding dress pin board since I was like 13 years old.
Wow.
How old were you when you started Truvel, was it? That was the first brand.
Yeah. So Truvel, I started in 2013 when I was 21. But prior to that, I was custom making wedding dresses. So I've been custom making wedding dresses since I was 18. Started Truvel, my first label, at 21. And I am now 29.
So what inspired you to start your own bridal boutique?
So I've been in the wedding industry my whole life through my mom. In Asian culture, you help the family with the family business. So I grew up like sewing, specifically sewing wedding dresses because my mom was a bridal alterationist. And yeah, I just grew up alongside it. And then after high school, my mom needed help. And at the time I was making prom dresses, which people then really liked for their weddings. And I realized that weddings didn't have to be super stuffy, that weddings could be a little bit more outside the box than your traditional.
That's why I fell in love. Like I've been following you guys like since you guys started. And like I said in the video, I wanted to wear her dresses like when I got married, which is like a dream come true.
Yeah. You know what's really funny? When you were making prom dresses, literally there were people in my grade in 2013 getting knockoffs of your dresses, getting them designed somewhere else.
No way.
Yeah. You were a really big name in my high school because I believe you started in New Westminster.
Yeah. And I had a bridal shop in New West. Bridal Row, and I was a part of that from 2010 to 2013. So you've been at the end of my tenure at LBay. So as I mentioned earlier, everything is made and designed here in Vancouver in our East Van studio. So one of the first steps of creating a dress is of course receiving our fabric. You can see we keep stock of all of our fabric, all of our scraps. We try to be conscious of our waste, so wherever possible, we'll keep bigger scraps so that we can use it for bodices and random other things, and scrunchies, masks.
Yeah. Masks.
Yeah, bridal mask.
Interesting. Bridal mask. Necessary for the past couple of So true.
So over here is where we do all of our cutting. We've got fabric spreaders. Everything is meticulously quality controlled. Just because we're working with white fabrics and we want to make sure people's wedding dresses are perfect. Over here is where all the sewing happens. The magic. Yeah.
Wow.
Put together, skilled and talented sewers to make sure our dresses are sewn to really high quality standards and customizations are taken into account. We've got mannequins throughout because a lot of our skirts do need to get put onto a dress form, have the fabric hang, and then be hand cut to make sure the lengths are all even.
Can you go down the list of the different brands and like how they're categorized?
Yeah, absolutely.
Lovenote is essentially the umbrella.
Yeah.
And then you have like 4 other brands.
We've got 4 brands that we carry at Lovenote. Our first brand is Truvel, which was launched in 2013. They feature A-line skirts, are more romantic, really pretty, whimsical. Our next brand that was launched was Lode, and that got launched in 2013. Those all have fitted silhouettes, are like spirited, fun, and kind of sexy. And then in 2019, we launched 2 brands. One is called Halcyon, which focuses on dresses for curvier body types. And then we also have Aisling, which is a brand that's more focused on like the sophisticated, really minimalist bride.
And she also has a modeling agency called Stranger Agency. I really love how throughout your different brands and through Stranger, you really prioritize diversity and inclusivity, especially, you know, like I feel like finding a plus size wedding dress is a little tricky, especially getting the right aesthetic. And what I really appreciate about you is you really cater to everybody.
Yeah, and that's been a focus since the very beginning of the bridal companies, especially because I came from a custom design background, and back then there were very, very few options. So when I launched my first brand, Truvel, making sure that we were size inclusive was very, very important to us. Last but not least, we have our fulfillment department. This is where all the dresses go to when they are finished sewing. And we do usually 2 checks, sometimes 3, just to make sure again that the dresses are perfect.
So how involved is your mom nowadays?
She still does alterations. So she actually lives in my old apartment. And she'll do alterations for the Lovenote brides. That's kind of it. She's getting older. She's just relaxing.
That's good. So how long does it take to like make
from start to finish?
I would say around 5 months.
Okay.
At Lovenote, we do ask people to order dresses. 9 to 10 months is kind of the nice spot to be ordering a dress. But that being said, as you can see, we make and design everything in our studio and we have full control over our production. So we've been known to do dresses in as little as a week.
Oh my gosh.
Rush fee.
Wow. So we're wrapping up the tour, and I guess the last question we wanted to ask you, what was the inspiration behind the name Lovenote?
So I had been thinking of opening a bridal shop for years and years. And the very first shop that I opened back in 2015 was called Truvel Flagship, because at the time there was only Truvel. Eventually Lode was added, and then Aisling was added, then Halcyon was added, and it just became apparent that we had to figure out a name that wasn't brand specific. Fun fact, back when I was thinking of opening up a bridal shop, I had a list of names that I really loved. I ended up revisiting that, and Lovenote was one of the names that I had wanted to name this bridal shop back in like 2013 or 2014, something like that. So yeah, it's been long festering to be Lovenote, and I just think it's a cute name. Like,
it is a cute name.
Yeah, Lovenote sounds really pretty. You get the idea that it's something love related, and we've got some plays on it, like love is in the air, take note is on our store. Yeah.
Well, thank you for having us.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to come visit the studio. Thank you for the sun. Thank you for coming out for us here.
Yeah, so the next clip will be me choosing my wedding dress. Guess what we're doing today?
Dress shopping.
I'm gonna pick out my wedding dress. It's my turn. I am so excited. Richie has hers all locked and loaded. Probably gonna make her try on her dress with me so we can get some pictures. But we're going back to Lovenote Bride in Gastown. Love it there. All the dresses there. Literally, I feel like I'm gonna have either the easiest or the hardest time because like all the dresses are nice, so it doesn't matter. Like every dress will like look good regardless. But at the same time, I'm like, they're also good. I don't know which one I'm gonna go for. But anyways, we have my mom and Paul's mom in the back. Say hi. I don't remember you. They are matching from head to toe.
Uniform.
They didn't plan it at all. And Richie is also wearing like a darkish color. And Richie made me wear all beige. And she made me wear heels for the first time. Well, like heeled booties.
Yeah.
So it is an eventful day today. Look what Richie brought for me. Padding. Perfect, because she knows that I did not bring that. We're here at Lovenote once again. Gabby is pulling all the dresses for me, the 5 that have chosen. I don't know why I'm nervous. I did not expect to feel this way. I thought I'd be like, oh yeah.
Do you think you're gonna cry?
Yeah. Oh no, not today. But at my wedding, 100%.
Okay.
Not today.
Yeah.
I just finished my period.
Gabby's adjusting. How are you feeling? They're matching. Oh, this is so pretty.
The fabric.
Wow, the fabric.
Like
Look at that detailing.
I really like.
Wow, the train is beautiful.
Yeah, I really like the swoop.
It's so pretty. That's actually really pretty. I love the train.
We'll see.
This is just the first dress.
Just the first dress.
Oh wow! This is really dreamy. The beading.
Yeah.
This is really nice. You can like run with it. I can imagine the pictures for this one. This is A-line, right? That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, this is so pretty. I feel like I want to say that for every dress.
I know.
This is one of my favorite ones.
Richie tried this one on too.
So pretty.
The beading is very pretty. Yeah. I really like it. I think it's very elegant.
Yeah.
Usually people want the length to be just hitting the floor a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Some people want it to be a little bit longer, so it puddles.
Ooh! Wait, was this the one you tried on?
Yeah. I actually realized it feels a lot more youthful compared to
The other dress?
more sophisticated. You know what's funny?
What?
I didn't really take into consideration the fact that I'm wearing bright blue underwear right now.
Oh, well, you can't. Oh, you
it.
can see
You
it.
can see it a little
Now
bit.
we know at least that you shouldn't be wearing blue underwear on your wedding day.
I know. I didn't think about it.
Look how pretty that is. Ooh.
This is the one my dad likes.
I like the back too. Oh, wow. This is different. Cassie's taking pictures for the bridesmaids to see since they couldn't make it today.
I didn't really want to do Zoom. I don't want too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
They will definitely see all of the ones I try. Their reaction, what were you guys saying?
So they were saying with this dress, the V,
The focus will be on
the V first
Right.
instead of your face.
Right.
But with the swoop, it's like they see your face first,
They get
and
a
then they
picture
look
of
at the
face.
dress.
Yes.
Right.
And that's actually what I first saw when she walked in. How deep the view was. I was like, wow, that's very provocative.
I think it's a good balance, but I'll try on the last dress.
But I know what they mean when it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
So which is the top two titas and mom?
Yeah, so the first one we like is this one.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I really like that one too.
That one. And then the second one we haven't decided.
Okay, not yet, not yet. The judges haven't decided yet. This is the last dress, right?
Yeah.
All right.
My mom's favorite.
Wow. It's so pretty, Cassie. It looks so good on you.
I really like this one too.
Told you you'll like
Apparently
it.
this one's 10 sizes too big, so I have to visualize it fitting like.
Okay.
I got the veil
Ah.
that has pearls on it too.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Go crazy on
Cassie, this is the one. Like, I'm gonna cry for
You're
you.
gonna make me cry, Richie.
I don't know. It's so beautiful.
Okay, this is the one I'm crying.
Cassie, I forgot about the veil.
Richie, why did you have to
Because
cry?
it's so beautiful.
You triggered me.
It just came out. I didn't plan to cry, guys. Wow. Cassie, I'm sorry, but it just happened.
I did not expect to cry today.
With the veil. Wow. Cassie.
This girl.
I did not expect to cry.
This girl
but when
triggered me.
When the veil was on,
It's the one.
it's so good.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, it's not even my dress.
We are crying.
Beautiful.
This is Richie's fault.
I triggered you.
We're gonna have to blur this dress.
We're gonna have to blur this dress. Yep. I said yes to this.
She said yes. The moms are happy. Yay.
We need to show this to Tita Jean. Oh, she wants to get married again.
Here we go.
Just kidding. So you guys, we're both wearing our wedding dresses, wiping the tears. We were wiping the tears.
Today.
Did not expect to, because you never cried when...
I didn't cry for my dress.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't.
Yeah.
But then she cried because I was wearing a veil.
When they put the veil on, I was like, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel some type of way? Like,
So you guys will have
It
to
was
see.
the dress.
The vibes are completely different
Yeah.
from each other. But I feel like our weddings are going to be different too in terms of like
yeah.
season, theme. Oh wow. We did it. High five.